The heavy golden door slammed shut with a sound like thunder that shook Goku's bones. He was alone. The Grand Priest had stayed on the other side. Goku looked around. This place was different from the white void he was in before, and it was different from the room of spirit and time on Earth. The floor was not white tiles. It was like walking on dark water, but his feet did not sink. The sky was filled with swirling colors. Purple and gold and deep blue clouds moved slowly above him. It looked like a painting of the universe. The air was thick. It was hard to breathe. Each breath felt like he was inhaling soup. It was heavy and hot. Goku took a step forward. His foot made a ripple on the dark floor. He felt a pressure instantly. It was not just gravity. Gravity pushes you down. This pressure pushed him from all sides. It felt like the air itself was trying to crush him into a tiny ball. He fell to his knees. He gasped. He tried to stand up, but his legs shook violently. "Get up," Goku said to himself. "You just got here. You cannot give up in the first minute." He remembered what the Grand Priest said. 1 day outside is 1,000 years inside. 1,000 years. Goku tried to count in his head. How long is 1,000 years? Master Roshi was old, but he was only a few hundred years old. 1,000 years was forever. Goku felt a sudden wave of panic. He was trapped. He could not leave until the door opened again. What if he forgot how to talk? What if he forgot Chi-Chi's face? What if he forgot his own name? "Stop it," Goku yelled. His voice did not echo. The dark water absorbed the sound. "Focus on training. That is why you are here." He forced himself to stand up. It took all his strength just to stand straight. He closed his eyes and tried to sense the energy of this place. There was no energy. It was empty. On Earth, he could sense trees and animals and people. Here, there was nothing. Just him. Goku started to walk. He did not know where he was going. The horizon never got closer. He walked for what felt like hours, then days, then weeks. He had a bag of senzu beans that the Grand Priest gave him, but the Grand Priest said the beans would not stop the hunger here. The beans would only heal wounds. Goku had to hunt for food, but there were no animals. Then he saw it. A tree made of crystal grew out of the dark water. It had blue fruits on it. Goku ran to it. The gravity made running hard, but he pushed through. He grabbed a blue fruit. It was cold like ice. He bit into it. It tasted bitter. It tasted like medicine. But his stomach stopped growling. Time passed, but Goku did not know how much time. There was no sun to rise or set. The swirling clouds just kept swirling. He started his training. He started with the basics. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3. The gravity was intense. Maybe 10,000 times Earth's gravity. Every push-up made his arms scream. Sweat poured off him and mixed with the dark water on the floor. 4, 5, 6. He did push-ups until his arms gave out and his face hit the floor. Then he rested for a few minutes. Then he did sit-ups, then squats. He did this for months, or maybe years. His hair grew longer, his beard grew out. He looked wild. His orange gi was ripped and dirty. Goku missed his friends. He missed Vegeta yelling at him. He missed Gohan explaining books to him. He missed the taste of bacon. He missed fighting Frieza. He even missed Frieza. At least Frieza was someone to talk to. Here there was only silence. To pass the time, Goku started shadowboxing. He imagined he was fighting Vegeta. He visualized Vegeta perfectly. He saw Vegeta's scowl. He saw Vegeta's spiky hair. "Take this, Vegeta," Goku shouted. He punched the empty air. In his mind, Vegeta blocked the punch and kicked Goku in the ribs. Goku dodged. He spun around and threw an elbow. He fought the imaginary Vegeta for hours. Then he fought an imaginary Jiren. Then he fought an imaginary Broly. Years went by. 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. Goku sat on the dark water. He was meditating. He had stopped counting the days a long time ago. He felt different. The loneliness did not hurt as much anymore. He had accepted the silence. The silence was his friend now. In the silence, he could hear his own blood pumping. He could hear his muscles growing. Suddenly, a voice spoke in his head. "You are doing well." Goku opened his eyes. He looked around. Nobody was there. "Who is there?" Goku asked. "It is me," the Grand Priest's voice said. "I am speaking to you through your mind. I am checking on your progress. How do you feel?" "I feel strong," Goku said. "But I feel empty. I miss my home." "That emptiness is good," the Grand Priest said. "To be a god, you must detach yourself from mortal needs. You must not need anyone. You must be complete by yourself. If you rely on others, you have a weakness. If someone hurts your friends, you get angry. Anger makes you sloppy. A true god fights with purpose, not anger. But my friends are my power," Goku argued. "When I fight for them, I get stronger." "That is mortal strength," the Grand Priest said. "That strength has a limit. When your friends are gone, your strength is gone. I am teaching you absolute strength. Strength that comes from you and only you. Now stand up. It is time for the next lesson." Goku stood up. His long beard touched his chest. "What is the lesson?" Goku asked. "Creation," the Grand Priest said. "You have learned to destroy. You have learned to fight. Now you must learn to make things exist. Look at the water. Imagine a stone. Make a stone appear." Goku frowned. "I cannot do that. I am a fighter, not a magician." "Everything is energy," the Grand Priest explained. "Ki is energy. Matter is energy. If you can control Ki, you can control matter. Focus your energy into a single point. Visualize the stone, its weight, its shape, its texture. Will it into existence." Goku held out his hand. He focused. He concentrated all his energy into his palm. He imagined a small grey rock. He pushed his Kai. Veins popped out on his forehead. He grunted. A small spark appeared in his hand. Then it vanished. "Try again," the Grand Priest ordered. Goku tried again, and again, and again. For 10 years he stood in that spot trying to make a rock. He did not sleep. He barely ate the bitter fruit. He just focused. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, things were getting tense. Vegeta was standing on a cliff overlooking the ocean. The waves crashed against the rocks. Vegeta had his arms crossed. He was staring at the sky. It had been a year since Goku left. Just 1 year for Earth. But Vegeta felt like it had been too long. "Where are you, Kakarot?" Vegeta whispered. Whis appeared behind him. There was a soft chiming sound. "Thinking about Goku again?" Whis asked. Vegeta did not turn around. "I am thinking about how quiet it is. It is too quiet." "I agree," Whis said. He walked up to stand next to Vegeta. He looked at the sky too. "My staff still cannot see him. My father has completely blocked the Null Realm. This is very unusual. Usually angels share everything." Vegeta looked at Whis. "Do you think he is dead?" Whis tapped his chin. "No. If Goku died, his energy signature would vanish completely. I would feel the loss of such a great fighter. I do not feel his death. I feel his absence. It is like he has been removed from reality." "What is the Grand Priest planning?" Vegeta asked. He clenched his fists. "Why does he need Kakarot? Why not me? I am the prince of all Saiyans. I have the drive. I have the royal blood. Kakarot is a clown." Whis smiled a sad smile. "Maybe that is why. Goku is a blank slate. He does not have your pride, Vegeta. Your pride is your strength, but it is also your wall. Goku has no walls. He changes like water. My father likes things he can mold. I will not wait any more, Vegeta snapped. He turned around and faced Whis. Take me to him. I cannot, Whis said. The Grand Priest has forbidden it. If I tried to go to the Null Realm without permission, I could be erased. My father does not break rules, and he does not like it when we break rules. Then I will train until I am strong enough to break the door down myself, Vegeta declared. He powered up. His blue aura exploded around him. The ground shook. Rocks floated up into the air. I will surpass him, Vegeta shouted. I will surpass the Grand Priest. I will surpass Zeno. I will be the one who stands at the top. Whis watched him. He saw the fire in Vegeta's eyes. It was impressive, but Whis was worried. He knew that whatever training Goku was doing was beyond anything they could imagine. A year on Earth might be centuries where Goku was. When Goku came back, he might not be the Goku they knew. Back in the Dark Dimension, time marched on. Goku held his hand out. A small grey rock sat in his palm. It was perfect. It was heavy. It was rough. He had done it. He had created matter from nothing. Good, the Grand Priest's voice said. It took you 100 years. You are a slow learner, but you did it. Now make a tree. Goku dropped the rock. It splashed into the dark water. He closed his eyes. He imagined a tree. He imagined the roots, the bark, the leaves. He pushed his energy out. This time it was easier. The energy flowed like water. A small sapling sprouted from the water. It grew. It twisted. Green leaves popped out. In 1 hour, a full tree stood before him. Goku smiled. It was the first time he had smiled in a century. He touched the bark. It felt real. I did it, Goku said. You are just beginning, the Grand Priest said. Creation is one side of the coin. Destruction is the other. Now use Hakai. Destroy the tree. But do not use a blast. Use the power of erasure. Goku looked at the tree. He had just made it. He did not want to destroy it. It was the only nice thing in this dark place. Do it, the Grand Priest commanded. A god cannot be attached to his creations. You must be able to build and destroy with the same hand. Goku sighed. He held out his hand. Hakai, he whispered. Purple energy surrounded the tree. The tree turned into dust and faded away. Again the Grand Priest said, create, then destroy. Goku did it. He made a rock, destroyed it. He made a flower, destroyed it. He made a bird. The bird flew around him chirping. It made Goku happy. Then he had to destroy it. That part made his heart hurt. But he did it. He had to. 500 years passed. Goku sat on the water. He looked different now. His gi was gone. He had made new clothes using his creation power. He wore a simple grey robe. His hair was long and black, but it had streaks of white in it. His beard was long and white. He looked like an old master. He was not just sitting. He was meditating on the nature of reality. He could feel the vibrations of the dimension. He could feel the Grand Priest watching him. Suddenly, the water in front of him started to boil. A shape rose out of it. It was a person. It was Frieza. But it was not the real Frieza. It was a memory made solid. Hello, monkey, the Frieza memory said. Goku did not move. He did not open his eyes. I know you are not real, Goku said calmly. Does it matter? Frieza asked. He fired a death beam at Goku. Goku did not dodge. The beam hit his chest and vanished. Goku had absorbed the energy. You are weak, Goku said. He opened his eyes. They were silver. Ultra Instinct was now his natural state. He did not need to transform. He was always in it. Frieza growled. He turned golden. He charged at Goku. Goku raised one finger. Frieza stopped in midair. Goku twisted his finger. Frieza's body twisted with it. Frieza screamed. Disappear, Goku said. Frieza shattered into glass shards. The shards turned into water and fell back into the ocean. Then another figure rose. It was Cell, then Buu, then Zamasu, all of his old enemies. They all attacked at once. Goku stood up. He walked towards them. He did not run. He walked. Cell punched him. Goku caught the fist. He did not look at Cell. He just squeezed. Cell's hand crushed. Goku threw Cell into Buu. Zamasu tried to cut Goku with an energy blade. Goku caught the blade with 2 fingers. He snapped the blade. "You are memories of the past," Goku said. "I have moved beyond the past." He released a wave of silver energy. It was calm and quiet. It washed over the enemies. They did not explode. They just faded, like mist in the morning sun. They were gone. Goku stood alone again. "Excellent," the Grand Priest said. "Your combat skills are perfect. Your mind is sharp. But you are still missing one thing." "What is it?" Goku asked. "You still have your Saiyan name," the Grand Priest said. "You still think of yourself as Goku from Earth. To replace Zeno, you must lose your identity. You must become the Zero, the nothingness that holds everything." "I am Goku," Goku said firmly. "I will always be Goku. Even if I live for 1,000,000 years, I am a Saiyan raised on Earth." "We will see about that," the Grand Priest said. "We have 500 years left. By the end of this, you will not remember the name Goku." The environment changed. The dark water turned into fire. The sky turned into black smoke. The heat was unbearable. It burned Goku's skin. "Survive," the Grand Priest said. Goku sat in the fire. He closed his eyes. He focused on his breathing. He refused to let the pain take over. He thought of Gohan. He thought of Goten. He held on to their names like a lifeline. Gohan, Goten, Pan, Vegeta, Bulma, Krillin. He repeated the names over and over. Year 600. The fire turned to ice. It was absolute zero. Goku froze solid, but his heart kept beating. He melted the ice with his inner fire. Year 700. Gravity increased to 1,000,000 times. Goku's bones cracked. He healed them with his creation power. He stood up under the weight. He practiced his punches. Every punch shook the entire dimension. Year 800. The silence was broken. Voices started whispering. They were the voices of everyone he failed to save. Grandpa Gohan, King Kai, the people of Namek. They blamed him. "It is your fault. You are too weak. You just want to fight. You do not care about us." Goku listened. He did not argue. He knew he had made mistakes. He accepted them. "I know," Goku said to the voices. "I am sorry, but I am trying to be better." The voices screamed louder. Goku let them scream. He found peace in the noise. He found the center of the storm. Year 900. Goku was floating in the air. He was young again. He had used his power to restore his youth. The long beard was gone. His hair was black and spiky again. But his eyes were different. They were deep. They looked like they held entire galaxies in them. He wore the clothes of the Grand Priest, a blue tunic with a triangle symbol. He had made them himself. He felt the Grand Priest's presence. "You are almost ready," the Grand Priest said. "You have mastered creation. You have mastered destruction. You have mastered your mind. But there is one final test before you leave." Goku looked at the door. It was still closed. "What is the test?" Goku asked. His voice was smooth and calm. It did not sound like the goofy Goku anymore. It sounded regal. "You must fight me," the Grand Priest said. "And you must land one hit. Just one." The Grand Priest appeared in the dimension. He was real this time. Not a voice. Not a hologram. The real angel stood there. Goku landed on the ground. He bowed respectfully. "It would be an honor," Goku said. The Grand Priest smiled. He got into a fighting stance. He raised one hand. "Come at me," the Grand Priest said. "Show me what 1,000 years has created." Goku vanished. He did not just move fast. He teleported instantly without using instant transmission. He was everywhere at once. He was behind the Grand Priest. He was above him. He was below him. The Grand Priest blocked. Block, block, block. He was still faster, but he was surprised. Goku was precise. There was no wasted movement, no screaming, no wasted energy. Every attack was perfect. Goku switched styles. He used the style of the Turtle Hermit, then the style of Whis, then a style he created himself. He combined offense and defense. The Grand Priest attacked. He threw a punch that could destroy a universe. Goku did not dodge. He caught it. The impact created a shockwave that tore the fabric of the dimension. The colors in the sky swirled violently. "You caught it," the Grand Priest said. His eyes widened slightly. "I saw it coming," Goku said. Goku twisted his body and kicked. The Grand Priest leaned back. The kick missed by a millimeter, but the wind from the kick cut the Grand Priest's cheek. A tiny drop of blue blood appeared. The Grand Priest touched his cheek. He looked at the blue blood on his finger. He looked at Goku. "You did it," the Grand Priest said softly. "You landed a hit, or at least you drew blood." Goku lowered his leg. He breathed deeply. He was not tired. "Am I done?" Goku asked. "Yes," the Grand Priest said. "The 1,000 years are up. It is time to go back." The Grand Priest snapped his fingers. The heavy golden door groaned. It started to open. Light from the outside world spilled in. It was blindingly bright. Goku shielded his eyes. He had lived in darkness for so long. "Step out," the Grand Priest said. "Step out and show the multiverse its new king." Goku walked towards the door. He felt strange. He felt powerful. But he also felt cold. He remembered the names he repeated. Gohan, Vegeta. But they felt distant now, like memories from a book he read a long time ago. He stepped through the door. He was back in the white void. But wait, it was not the white void. They were in the Null Realm arena. But it was empty. Suddenly, a swirl of energy appeared. Whis arrived, and with him, out was Vegeta. Vegeta looked at Goku. He gasped. "Kakarot," Vegeta said. "Is that you?" Goku looked at Vegeta. He did not smile. He did not wave. He just stared. His energy was so high that Vegeta could not even sense it. It felt like Goku was not even there. "Who are you?" Vegeta asked. "You look like him, but you do not feel like him." Goku opened his mouth to speak. "I am..." He stopped. He thought for a second. "I am Son Goku," he said finally. But the way he said it sent a chill down Vegeta's spine. It sounded like a stranger saying the name. The Grand Priest stepped out behind Goku. "He is reborn," the Grand Priest announced. "Whis, take us to Zeno's palace. The audience is waiting." Whis looked at Goku. He looked at his father. He saw the cut on his father's cheek. Whis' eyes went wide. Nobody had ever heard the Grand Priest. "Father, what is going on?" Whis asked. "Why is Goku wearing your clothes?" "We have much to discuss," the Grand Priest said. "But first we must go to the palace. Zeno has been expecting us." Vegeta stepped forward. He blocked their path. "Nobody is going anywhere until you explain what you did to Kakarot," Vegeta shouted. He powered up to Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. His aura raged. Goku looked at Vegeta. He looked at the blue aura. It looked like a child's toy to him now. "Vegeta," Goku said calmly. "Stand down. You cannot stop this." Vegeta gritted his teeth. "Watch me," he yelled. He charged at Goku. He threw a massive punch at Goku's face. Goku did not move. He did not blink. Vegeta's fist stopped 1 inch from Goku's nose. It hit an invisible wall. Vegeta pushed with all his might. The ground cracked. but he could not touch Goku. "Go home, Vegeta," Goku said. "This is beyond you now." Goku looked at the Grand Priest. "Let's go." The Grand Priest nodded. They vanished in a beam of light, leaving Vegeta punching the air. Vegeta fell forward. He punched the ground in frustration. "Damn it," Vegeta screamed. "Damn it all." Whis looked at the spot where they vanished. He looked very serious. "This is bad," Whis whispered. "This is very bad. Goku has surpassed the domain of the gods of destruction. He has entered the domain of the angels, and if my father is guiding him, then Zeno is in grave danger." Vegeta stood up. He wiped the dirt off his face. "Take me there," Vegeta said. "Take me to Zeno's palace. Now." "I cannot," Whis said. "Take me, or I will destroy this whole planet," Vegeta threatened. "I do not care about the rules anymore. My rival has just become a monster. I need to see this with my own eyes." Whis sighed. He tapped his staff. "Very well," Whis said. "But if we are erased, do not say I did not warn you." Whis and Vegeta vanished in a beam of light. They were heading to the palace of the King of All. Meanwhile, at the palace, Zeno was playing with his future self. They were playing a board game with planets as marbles. "This is boring the present," Zeno said. "Yes, boring the future," Zeno agreed. Suddenly the doors opened. The Grand Priest walked in. Behind him walked Goku. Goku looked at the two small kings. He felt their power. It was chaotic. It was childish. But it was immense. For the first time in 1,000 years, Goku felt a flicker of excitement. "Hello, Zeno," Goku said. The Zenos looked up. "Goku," they shouted. "You are back. You look funny. Why are you wearing Daishinkan's clothes?" "I have come to play a new game," Goku said. "What game?" the Zenos asked. They floated down from their thrones. "The game of kings," Goku said. "And in this game, there can only be one winner." The Grand Priest smiled from the shadows. The plan was working perfectly. The betrayal was in motion, and nobody, not even the Omni-King, saw it coming. Goku raised his hand. Silver energy began to gather in his palm. The Zenos looked confused. They did not sense the danger. They thought it was a magic trick. "Pretty light," Zeno said. Goku looked at the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest nodded. "Do it," the Grand Priest mouthed. Goku looked at Zeno. He remembered the Tournament of Power. He remembered how Zeno erased universes without blinking. He remembered the fear everyone felt. "I am sorry," Goku whispered. The screen fades to white as the energy in Goku's hand flares up. To be continued in the next episode.